जब भारत में हेल्थ केयर सिस्टम अपने डेवलपमेंटल स्टेज में था, जहां एक गलत निर्णय का अर्थ यह हो सकता था कि पूरा परिवार अपनी सारी जमा पूंजी खो देता, नैया सागी ने समाज की इस महत्वपूर्ण जरूरत को समझा और सोसाइटी को एक सेफ और ट्रस्टेबल हेल्थ केयर सिस्टम देने का निर्णय लिया, जो माता पिता को हेल्थ केयर के बेहतर सॉल्यूशंस प्रोवाइड करवा सके। 2015 में हार्वर्ड से MBA ग्रेजुएट रही नैया सागी ने एक एंटरप्रेन्योर के रूप में अपने फेसबुक पेज से हेल्थ केयर सिस्टम BabyChakra की शुरुआत की, जो आज एक बहुत बड़ी कम्युनिटी के साथ साथ करोड़ों का बिजनेस भी बन चुका है। वहीं कुछ सालों बाद नैया द गुड ग्लैम ग्रुप की को-फाउंडर बनी, जो आज की तारीख में लगभग $1.2 बिलियन की एक बड़ी ब्रांड बन चुकी है। द गुड ग्लैम ग्रुप मेकअप, स्किन केयर, हेयर केयर सहित वेलनेस सर्विसेज का एक विशाल रेंज प्रदान करता है, जिसमें 10 से भी ज्यादा कंपनीज शामिल है। और आज ब्रांड स्टोरी के स्पेशल एपिसोड में हम बात करेंगे नैया सागी से और जानेंगे कि उन्होंने इतनी बड़ी ब्रांड आखिर कैसे क्रिएट करी।
कोई भी ब्रांड यूं ही बड़ा नहीं बन जाता।
बिल्कुल।
हर ब्रांड को बड़ा बनने में लगते हैं ढेर सारे साल,
ढेर सारी मेहनत
और साथ साथ इतनी डेडिकेशन, लेकिन उस जर्नी में होती है एक स्टोरी जो लोगों को पता नहीं होती है।
तो आज हम एक ऐसे ब्रांड के बारे में बात करेंगे जिसके अंडर सिर्फ एक ब्रांड नहीं, वो एक अम्ब्रेला ब्रांड है, द गुड ग्लैम ग्रुप। तो इसकी स्टोरी जानने के लिए आज हमारे साथ द गुड ग्लैम ग्रुप की को-फाउंडर नैया सागी हैं। वेलकम टू द ब्रांड स्टोरी नैया।
थैंक यू तोशी, थैंक्स नेहा।
नेहा, जैसे आपने मुझे बोला कि सबकी स्टोरी किसी के मतलब ब्रांड की स्टोरी के बारे में अक्सर लोगों को नहीं पता होता। सो आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि गुड ग्लैम ग्रुप एक ऐसा ग्रुप है, मीडिया FMCG भी जिसे आजकल हम बोल रहे हैं, इट हैज एन एरे ऑफ, इट्स अ bouquet of
anything and everything.
Anything and everything.
It's not anything and everything, but yes, there's certainly, I think you said this very beautifully. Like,
it's a bouquet.
It's a bouquet of brands.
So how did the Good Glamm Group come together as this bouquet?
You know, it's such an interesting story, and first of all, thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure to be talking to both of you. So the Good Glamm Group is actually about a year and a half old in its genesis. Actually a year old as the brand name Good Glamm Group.
Right.
उसके पहले actually story है 3 founders की. Darpan Sanghvi, who's the founder of MyGlam, Priyanka Gill, founder of PopExo, and Naiyya Saggi, the founder of BabyChakra.
Right.
So, you know, in 2021, 2022, we came together. We merged the 3 companies. We said, okay, you know, there were this amazing products company, right? Beauty products company, MyGlam, one of the top leading makeup brands in the country, right? Expanding rapidly. There was PopExo, you know, large digital sort of content platform for, you know, teens and young women, right? And then there was BabyChakra with more than 20-25 million mothers and doctors on the platform engaging on things pregnancy, parenting. You're like, okay, chalo, ye to ho gaya, ab ye merger ho gaya, but now how do we make this really big?
Right.
And that's when the genesis of the Good Glamm Group happened, which was that, you know, the future forward is that how do we build in a bouquet, like you said correctly, of beauty personal care brands, right? Funnel them through the existing funnel that we'd already developed of content to commerce.
Right.
And also further strengthen that ecosystem with our investments in creators, so influencers, and also now communities.
कई सारी चीजें, कई सारी strategies हैं जिस पे ये काम कर रहा है. So we've talked about Good Glamm makeup. आपने मुझे काफी सारी चीजें बताई. Now let's talk about BabyChakra. मैंने पढ़ा कि safest brand for babies, and also keeping in mind the competitors and the other brands that are already there in the market. How do you say that BabyChakra is not like them or different from them?
No, great question, Neha. So I'm a mom as well. My child is 4 years old, right? And I think, you know, in building out BabyChakra, we built out a very large community of mothers, 20-25 million mothers, you know, 10,000 doctors. And we'd have a lot of conversations with them as part of the community.
Right.
And what we realized was that while we were also like talking about brands on our community stack, etc., people, you know, were okay, and we were seeing this rise of things like atopic dermatitis, eczema, right, allergies, you know, a lot of development issues.
बच्चों को हो रही
थी, yeah, because बच्चों को हो रही थी, right, and not only because generally it was happening. Dermats were telling us, pediatricians were telling us.
Sorry to cut out. I think the sensitization about baby products in the market was quite less.
Yes.
In terms of you being a mother, I think what brand story I want to know, that was it that you were a mother and you experienced certain things that were missing from the market, and hence this brand really
Idea came up.
Yeah, so honestly, yes, of course, I am a mother, so now it's a much more deeper mission and passion, right?
Absolutely.
But when I started BabyChakra, I was not a mother, but I had worked in healthcare before,
Okay.
right? So for me, it was always about like, how do we, make the future
Bridge
of our
that
yeah, how do we
gap.
bridge that gap? And when we talked to doctors, what we realized was today's baby products, right, are full of things like artificial fragrances,
Right.
preservatives like phenoxyethanol, right, which should not be there.
Not.
Right, and a lot of other stuff that really should not be there in the market,
the baby
and is being
products.
sold.
Yeah,
Exactly, it's
yeah.
being sold to mothers like me or to dads, like my
and
husband.
nobody is aware of it.
Nobody's aware of it. So we actually launched very recently a nationwide label literacy campaign. It's the largest label literacy campaign of its kind in India, called Label Padho Moms.
Acha.
Right, where we've actually taught mothers and educated them on a full ingredients list कि नहीं होना चाहिए आपके baby products में और क्यों.
So Naiyya, just wanted to understand that we've talked about that the bouquet of these companies, but these are individual companies, brands in themselves. So how are you really reaching to the masses? We've got social media, we've talked about influencers, but how as brands are you connecting with the real masses, that is your target audience?
I think it's a fantastic question. So I think we are very innovative as a conglomerate, right? So, I mean, brands, of course, there's a lot of innovation that goes in the NPD process and the development process and R&D, and like the focus on new ingredients coming in, new formats, textures. And I think that, by the way, is an interesting process where we bring in our community to co-create our products with us.
Okay.
Right? So they actually come back in and they tell us, ki, this is what is missing in my beauty repertoire. Or as a mother, this is what is missing in my baby care regime or my own regime.
So I think whenever you're going to the market to buy any product for that matter, and especially if you're going for BabyChakra products, you should have that sensitivity in mind. You should be comfortable that this brand is 100% organic and safest for your babies. So this was the Good Glamm's brand story along with BabyChakra's brand story. Thank you, Naiyya, for having
Thank you, Toshi. Thank you, Neha. Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.